There's a sound so strange, so unsettling, that even today, centuries after it was first heard, it continues to stir something primal in us. It's not a melody, it's not music, it's a scream. Crafted by human hands, born from ritual, sharpened by war, and echoing from the depths of the ancient world. This is the Aztec death whistle. But before we hear it, we need to understand where it came from and why it still haunts us. Let's go back, centuries ago, to a civilization that thrived in the heart of Mesoamerica, the Aztecs. They emerged as a dominant power in the early 14th century and established their empire around 1325 AD, with their capital city, Tenochtitlan, founded on an island in Lake Texcoco. This city would later become modern-day Mexico City. By the time the Spanish arrived in the early 1500s, the Aztecs had built one of the most advanced and organized empires of the pre-Columbian Americas. They were builders of pyramids, skilled astronomers, fierce warriors, and deeply spiritual people. Their empire was a place of contrasts, breathtaking architecture and brutal ritual, beauty and blood. Tenochtitlan was a marvel of engineering. Floating gardens, towering temples, and vast causeways stretched across a shimmering lake. But beneath the beauty was something darker. The Aztecs believed the universe was fragile, that it needed constant balance. And the way to achieve that? Blood, ritual, sacrifice. To them, death wasn't the end. It was a sacred transition. Life fed death. Death fed life. Their gods were demanding. Their ceremonies were powerful. Their worldview was built on cycles of sun, of time, of sacrifice. And within this world, they crafted something unique. A whistle, not shaped like a bird or a flute, but like a skull. Or a face frozen in terror, made of clay, small enough to fit in your palm, but when used, its sound was anything but small. This was the Aztec death whistle. For years, archaeologists didn't know what they were looking at. When the first whistle was found in a grave near Mexico City, it was mistaken for a simple artifact, a toy, or maybe just a decorative sculpture. No one dared blow into it until someone finally did. And what came out wasn't music. It was a scream, a howl, a sound so primal it bypassed reason and went straight to fear. But what was it for? One theory: war. Imagine a battlefield. You're a soldier, tired, sweating. The jungle is thick around you. And suddenly that scream cuts through the air. Not one, not two, but dozens, hundreds, a chorus of death, designed to freeze your blood. The death whistle may have been a psychological weapon, a tool to weaken the enemy before the first blade was ever swung. The sound mimics human suffering, a scream of pain, of horror, and our brains, hardwired to respond to distress, can't ignore it. But there's more. Some say the whistle was used in rituals, during sacrifices. Picture this: atop a temple, under the gaze of gods, as the heart of a sacrifice is lifted toward the sky. The whistle sounds, a bridge between worlds, a signal to the spirit realm, a sacred scream. Scientists have studied acoustics. The sound is rich in frequencies that disorient the human brain. It's not just noise, it's engineered fear. It activates our fight or flight response. It taps into our ancient survival instincts. And yet, the Aztecs may have understood this on an intuitive, even spiritual level. They saw sound as sacred, as energetic, as transformational. So maybe the death whistle wasn't just about fear. Maybe it was a tool of transition, from life to death, from one world to another. Today, the whistle appears in horror movies, documentaries, even video games. It's become a symbol of something ancient, forbidden, mystical. Some say it carries a curse, others say it holds power. And now, you're probably wondering, what does it actually sound like? Well, you've waited this long. Let's experience it together. Let's step into the mind of an Aztec warrior, or a priest, or a soul on the edge of this life and the next. Now take a deep breath and listen. What did you feel? Did your stomach tighten? Did the hairs on your arms rise? That's not just sound, that's energy. So, what do you think? Was the death whistle just an ancient scare tactic, or something deeper? A sacred sound? A message to the divine? Let me know in the comments below.